As the Independent National Electoral Commission urges candidates ahead of the 2023 general elections to focus on issue-based electioneering campaigns, presidential candidates have begun to engage in town hall meetings with the African Democratic Congress presidential candidate, Kachikwu, setting the pace. In a town hall meeting organized by the ADC with the convergence of party faithfuls and non-party members, Kachikwu addressed issues facing the Nigerian state. He also answered questions from the general public bordering on security, economy, local government autonomy, and foreign exchange, among others, while preferring practical solutions to these issues. In his opening argument, Mr. Kachikwu emphasized the need for a new Nigeria that embraces cultural and religious diversities.
We will rebuild Nigeria from the ground up and do away with the faulty and archaic colonial foundation that now characterizes our current existence. We must define our common charter as Nigerians and constitute a new nation that's not only inclusive for all but guarantees equal rights and expressions to all, irrespective of tribe, tongue, and religion. This new Nigeria must come first before any other identification. It will be our common bond as we do away with all colonial relics of division, mistrust, and hatred. No longer will we engage based on Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, or North and South, but on the basis of Nigeria, our only fatherland. We must resist all those who make religion and tribe their mantra. It will no longer be business as usual. We will zone out all proponents of zoning and usher in a Nigeria that promotes merit, character, and know-how above primordial sentiments.
He also noted that his administration would invest in citizens, the greatest asset of Nigeria.
Every component part of Nigeria is blessed with those who have the talents and abilities to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. And we must create the enabling environment for these people to engage and emerge in government and governance. Nigeria will no longer be associated with mediocrity, as we will invest in our citizens, our greatest assets. The toga of lazy youths won't stand as we build the greatest workforce on earth. We must build a workforce that knows today and understands the demands and dictates of tomorrow. We can no longer be in conflict with what we don't know as we make policy somersaults over modern age financial instruments like bitcoins. We cannot be seen to be banning and unbanning platforms like Twitter that define the expression of the modern man. No longer will our citizens be driven to the dark web and unconventional means of communications as they seek to hide from a repressive government. Government is and should be a big brother and not a big bully.
Mr. Kachikwu promised a radical arrest to insecurity issues bedeviling the nation under his watch as the president of Nigeria.
For too long, our people have cried. Men and women are being butchered. Orphans and widows created by the minutes. By a war sustained by the greedy who profit from defense contracts and the bloodthirsty who seek to destroy our way of life. We will confront them headlong and destroy them. This war will be fought on our terms. We'll arm all the willing and able to rid our nation of foreign invaders. We'll take the fight to their camps as we arrest and prosecute their sponsors. We will no longer close one flank and leave another flank open for further incursions. The full might of the Nigerian army and the united will of the Nigerian people will confront our enemies. Our army will have clear instructions on what to do to our enemy. Our borders will be closed to all those who seek to harm us, because we now know the enemy is the enemy, irrespective of religion, tribe, and tongue. He doesn't like us. He seeks to harm us. This is war. Nigeria will win this war. Nigeria will win this war. My administration will avenge the lives of all soldiers and civilians killed.